Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave. I'm a rowboat, blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor.
Yo.
So long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man,
What up, everyone? Welcome in.
It's the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy because they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck.
All right.
Yeah, I said that with my chest. I flow hard. It's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh. I never rest. Where you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in the booth. I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this. Let me expose this. She left because she don't want to be.
All right. What up, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Thursday.
Family tight, I keep small circle like
Hope you guys are well.
Whoa,
Let's get it. Let's get it.
contracts, I sign with a stylist.
Welcome in.
Blue faces blowing up like violet.
Welcome. All right. What's Gucci? Stephen B is in the house. What up, Stephen B? What up? What up, Forsaken? Louis G in the house. Big Bryce in the building. Pia Magnifico. Mike goes in the house. What up, Matt? Yeah. Alright. Let me get a Zoom all set up here.
Recording in progress.
How y'all feeling? Vector in the building. What up, Vector? What up, Mr. Lopez? OGH. Alright, let me involve the clubhouse here. And we're going to get rolling. All right, cool. I think we're good. Gucci. All right. Hey, W's in the chat if you're having a great month, if you are following your plan this month, if you are excited about where you're going in 2025. Let's throw some W's. Let's get some motion. Some motion in here. Yeah, let me invite the crew in. Hold on one sec. Hell yeah. It's gonna be a big year. You ready for it or what? W. I don't see why not. If you're gonna think, you might as well think big. All right, Clubhouse is ready to roll. YouTube is good to go. Let me just roll this back. All right, lovely. All right, cool. Let's get the party started here today. Hold on. All right, cool. All right, let's rock and roll. I hope you guys are doing well. What up, Only Banks? What up? Engineer 14. The man. I always see you on Twitter, bro. He's always on Twitter. You guys can follow me on Twitter as well. If you can find it, you can find it. Let's get started here. What up, Clubhouse? What's Gucci? How y'all feeling? Good to be back. What an eventful London session, wasn't it? Great London session. All right, let's get the party started here. Happy Thursday. Today is the 30th of January. It's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient, to be disciplined, and to play our game, right? Yeah. W's. Let's go ahead and pray, and then we will rock and roll here. Father in heaven, Lord, we just come to you in prayer, Lord, thanking you for just another opportunity to be here, to gather together. We thank you for all the success that you're creating. We thank you for the valley moments as well, Lord, where you're teaching us, you're pruning us, and you're helping us get to the next level, Lord. We know that when we bear fruit, it's good fruit. When we bear it and we're abiding in you, Lord, we know that that good fruit is ours, Lord, and that fruit is to bring you glory. So we thank you for it, Lord. We ask that you would just bless this session ahead of us. I pray for every individual, that whether they're the praying type or not, Lord, I pray that you would hug them, that you would love them, and that you would give them a picture perfect vision for their future, Lord. We thank you for it, and we just give you the glory. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Let's go ahead and begin our day here. Now that the Lord is with us, we always want to do things with the Lord, right? Because all things are possible with God, all right? So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Today is Thursday. It is the 30th day of January. So we're just about at the end of the month here. Just about the end of the month. You had FOMC yesterday. We really didn't do too much when it came to yesterday's daily candle, but today's a little different, right? Today we've been moving quite a bit on the daily candle, so we'll see how all that turns out over the course of the session here. So looking at any news, right? So we do have to be kind of aware of some news coming in at 8:30. You have the GDP here. You also have unemployment claims. Then you have a couple things, coming on a little bit after that, which is nothing too crazy. Just one orange folder and one yellow folder here. And that's about it. That's about it. So nothing too crazy in the news. Let's go ahead and jump into the technicals. Let's do a fresh analysis and let's see what we can map out here today. If you guys haven't liked the stream, give the stream a like. Let me close my office door and we will do this breakdown. One sec. Okay, lovely. All right, let's do a fresh top-down analysis here on gold. We'll take a look at NQ and the NASDAQ as well, and then we'll kind of go from there. So, hold on, let me just see which one this is. All right, cool. All right, let's talk about gold here. So this is the daily time frame on gold. Obviously, we've just been moving on up, right? So just been kind of moving on up in this upward trend here, right? Really just not slowing down at all. Like we went up, but we filled this entire range. We come into this zone, we have some trouble right here for a couple days, and now it looks like we're just pushing up. We filled the wick and heading north, right? Heading north at this point. So very, very interesting price action here on gold. I would have definitely could have seen yesterday's candle melting along with today's candle. So that's pretty interesting that we kind of stayed put yesterday, didn't fill the wick right during the high volume or the higher volume day, and now all over like the residue of that information, we've officially filled that wick here. So the daily's still in a very tough place, right? Because you're still in this overall zone of resistance, right? And we've struggled. It's clear that we've struggled the last couple days. You got nothing here, no closure above here, a push down, right? Liquidity grab just to fake out to come back up. FOMC day, that's a complete dud. And then the next day here, filling the wick with no bottom wick on the daily or any of that stuff. And we're still overall below that resistance. So it is very tricky. If you guys haven't really seen the best opportunities over the last day or so, or a couple days for that matter, it's okay. You're struggling here on the daily, but it looks like we are pushing up now. So you do have clean range coming up towards 28.45 today. Let's see how far that is from current price. That's actually not that far at all. Yeah, not that far. So we're right there. So we are right on it here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 4 hour. Let's see what the 4 hour looks like, because we've got to be extremely bullish here. Yeah. So, wow, the next 4 hour kept rolling here. All right, so London session, you basically had this 4 hour candle just start ripping up with no bottom wick whatsoever, right? So you had a candle that just starts pushing up. We come into that resistance. We continue ripping. We come in and fill that wick, and look at this. I mean, we're just continuing on here. So that is wild. Let's go ahead and mark off the range here on the 4 hour just so we can see where we're at. Bullish rally here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4 hour candles in a row have just completely pushed, totaling about 330 pips at this point. So pretty interesting. You did have the closure above that range, therefore I would expect price to move up and fill the range here. So let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is just moving up. 30 minutes, yeah, I think that was like probably the only opportunity here was off that support. So just driving at this point. So you know what I'm looking for. I'm either going to be looking for some sort of a pullback at this point, support to form, and then I will be taking my buys to continue up, or I'm going to be looking for not just a resistance here today, right? Not just this candle, because if we just take sells off that candle alone, think about how many other people are taking sells off that candle alone, right? So a lot of times that's typically not going to be the driver. You're going to get some stupid bullish candle or something close like that, breaking the lows, entering all sellers, and then maybe on the next candle, right? If you close bearish, then I'll be interested in going short here. So this can all go down on like a 15-30 minute time frame, but really need this candle here during this bullish rally to be my confirmation candle, and then I will be open to shorting the next candle, right? But until we get this little pattern right here, the sells are going to be very difficult. So trying to get a little support and then a closure below it, and then a trading candle there to come back down into these ranges, or even like 28.12 here. So nothing to do outside of either press buy and close your eyes, or wait for a pullback. Cool. So I'll be waiting for that pullback, and when I say the pullback, I know I just drew it with the arrows, but this is pretty much what I mean, right? A couple red candles maybe like this, and then some sort of a support to form, right? If we can form a nice support here, then I will look to take my buys on this next candle here. And that is it. That is it. So who's going with option 1, closing their eyes and pressing buy, and who's going with option 2, which is waiting for a pullback, create support, take a high probability trade? Let me know. One or two. Opting for 2. I know the clubhouse is definitely taking. I won't say because I don't want to ruin the numbers for the YouTube. Option 1s, option 2s, very nice. There is no right or wrong. If you do one, just make sure you close your eyes and do it. Don't leave your eyes open and do it. That would be cheating. Wouldn't be the same trade. Because he said, I'm going to close my eyes and go to sleep. Damn. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, man. The old me number 1, the new me number 2. That's dope. That's dope. All right, let's take a look at NQ here. See what we got going down. So let's get rid of all this and let's take a look here. Okay, so NASDAQ still trying to get up and fill that gap, right? This overall massive move on, I think it was Sunday, right? Market open. Just a insane push, right? Gap down, and then next day just ripped here. So we're trying to make our way back up. You do have like a nice like celery type of look here, right? So you got basically support has been formed, right? Price formed support, deep exhaustion wick, strong bullish closure on this candle. Not the greatest bullish closure here, but overall still bullish, right? Still respecting the low. So as long as this new candle here, this current daily candle, which is this guy, as long as this guy here, as long as this wick respects and doesn't break the other low here and then re-breaks that high, I think you got a good shot at moving up here today on NQ. So let's take a look at the 4 hour, see where that's leading us. Previous 4 hour candle closed bearish, but very little to no wick. Looks like early on in the candle we did break the lows, and now we're trying to move on up here. So if we can create support on the 4 hour, ideally get a closure above this, I think you're gonna fill this range here today. Yeah, So 4-hour candle closing strong above would just be amazing. I think the next 4-hour candle, you know, with NYSE and the stock market, stock exchange opening, I think that's going to be a good move here. So we'll see. We'll see. This 4-hour candle has a lot of pressure on it. Previous one closed bearish. We already broke the lows. So yeah, let's take a look at the 1 hour here. All right, 1 hour trying to move bullish. 30-minute already creating some sort of support here. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Buys, probably sells below, what is this, 588 here? Let's measure the range. Yeah, you got like a 76 pip range, and then let's see, buys. Yeah, I'll probably have to stick with the sells for now, just because we have that bearish bias currently. This 4-hour candle made a top wick now. We could easily begin a flip, break the lows, and continue down. So I think the cleanest price action is probably going to be below 588. If not, you could probably catch something below 619, which ain't too bad either here. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at. Sells below here, sells below, and then buys above here. So sells below 619, which is the time I was born, and buys above 654 here. Cool. That's it. And if you trade ES, just go make the same lines over there, and that's it. Done deal. Trading made easy. What a show it's been. What a show it's been this month. Not gonna lie, off to an incredible start here. So really off to a good start. I do have a green trade in today as well, but we're seeing if we can close these last two. I don't care if they're red or green, it doesn't really matter to me, but what a start to the year here. So we're gonna move into February. We haven't even really ran into like the good times yet. I'm telling you, wait till March, April, May, June, July. Wait till those months start showing up. We are going to have a frenzy over here. Yeah, for those who are prepared, as I've been mentioning for quite some time, are going to eat. You guys are going to eat this year. I'm telling you. Going to eat. I'm done blowing accounts. Oh, that's good. That is real good. I like that. That's always a good thing. I was having an elite call yesterday, and we were talking about, you know, they were talking about how I really need help, like not to break my plan. It's just like, yo, you're not going to be profitable breaking your plan. Like straight up. The only I think the biggest tip I can give you for those that keep breaking your plan is you aren't going to make money doing that. That's it. Straight up. Like, if you plan on making money in trading, but you continue to break your plan, don't expect to make any money. It's that simple. You want to make money? Clean up your act, get disciplined, and start trading a profitable trading plan. I said start trading a profitable trading plan, not start breaking a profitable trading plan. All right? You don't know better than the plan. I don't know better than the plan. The plan makes me look good up here. Trust me. My discipline makes me look good, not my brains. I'm very good. I could easily just copy, right? Learn a system, copy. Don't try and do anything too much. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Like, it's pointless, right? Just learn a profitable system, stick to the profitable system. That is your only job. I met Raja at the gym. He told me Nick's a good... Oh, nice. Yeah, Raja's a man. Wow, you seen him at the gym? So where do you live? You live nearby, Raja? That's nice. Birthday's June 19th? No, I said the time I was born. The time I was born. I peep it though. You can wish me happy birthday at 6/19 on May 5th. Please say where to buy and sell again. For NASDAQ, I like buys above 21,654 here. So it's going to be your 15-minute resistance. And then for sells, I like 21,619. That's NQ. That's NASDAQ. Gold? Oh, man. Ayush, man. What's up with gold today? Let me guess. Oanda's just driving down right now. Nah, just kidding. What's up, Christian? What's up? What's up? News. Yeah, we got news coming in. So maybe unemployment claims and all that just pushes price down for us a little bit. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, so we got news coming in 8 minutes here. So in 8 minutes, maybe we get some sort of a aggressive push down. Yeah. Which pair am I trading? I'm trading gold here. So you guys are probably trading XAU USD, or if you haven't been here in a while, you know, like you see me trade XAU USD. Same exact thing, only on the futures market. Well, wait, I don't think I could say same exact thing anymore. Damn. Yeah, a little bit different sometimes, but still the same strategy, same mentality, same approach. Same 8-figure trading. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Instant funding, I think it's good if you got the skill set. If you got skill, any of this is good. If you know what you're doing, any of it's good. Strategize around getting combines or challenges, moving on to live accounts, or strategize getting straight to funded and handling business. You have to have the skill set to win, right? So you need to take time to develop the skill, right? That means you need to take time to focus on a proven system that works. And if you have no system whatsoever right now, if you're literally just winging this thing, you, my friend, you have a good 8 to 10 months of just pure learning. Get the whole idea of making all this money out of your head. You need time to learn. You need time to stick to a system. You need time to develop skill, right? This is me trading for 5 years now. So if you're just half-assing this thing with no sort of plan or playbook or system, you're kidding yourself thinking you're going to make money right now. All right, it's time to learn. Time to learn. Take this year. Even if you've been trading for 3 years, get your ego out of the game, because you could be in the game for 3 years and not know a thing. You can know everything about 5 systems and not know anything on how to make money here, right? Because you're just intertwining everything, thinking that that's actually helping. So I would draw a line in the sand, straight up. I would draw a line in concrete, and I would say, hey, look, this year is the year that I become professional, responsible, stick to one trading system, don't deviate, don't self-sabotage, don't keep kicking myself in my own rear end, right? And actually get it together, right? Stick to that system. That's the only way it's going to work, gang. Only way it's going to work. Bump, bump. Eagle 4000. That might be your only hope. We might create an all-time high. Yeah, we might. Possibly down with the news. Yeah, maybe. Oh, Christian's coming into the clubhouse. All right. Christian, send me a message on Discord, like right now. I got you with the, I got you with before TK gets in. My strategy on futures, same win rate, and how to, yeah. I mean, I never close at 10 pips anyway. That was never my strategy or anything. Sometimes like where my partial TP was like 10 pips, but the whole 10 pip thing, I haven't done that in probably like 2 years. Yeah, I just trade the market itself. You know, if I take a buy right here, right? If my trade looks like this and I take a buy and my stops here, my TPs are like right here. You know, these wicks, and I'm closing the bulk of my position right here. So I don't even know what that is. In this case, that would be 22 pips. You know what I mean? So I'm always trading structure. I'm never trading pips and how much, you know what I mean? I'm just trading the price action in front of me there. I haven't seen him take one trade. Does he actually trade live? Yes, we do. Yeah. Yep. We do a little trading. What time frame? This is the 30 minute time frame. Just waiting on news here. Minute 55 left. Do I trade on Oanda? I don't trade with Oanda anymore, no. I don't trade on Oanda. Dun, 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 dun. Zoomers, how we feeling? How was pre-NY? Wow, Christian, I just see your message. I see the one above that. I don't have time to read that right now, but oh, yes, sorry. I see you actually reached out to me a few times. Yeah, I'll read that one after the stream, brother. But I just sent you a little gift. Enjoy. What up, Futures Frank? Pip and dip. Yeah. Started the 5 a.m. club. Oh, very nice. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You just wish you started it early. That's such a great book. When that book is through, you're like, you're low-key upset. You're like, damn, I wanted that book to keep going. We got 2 Christians in the clubhouse now. Holy, it's getting real Christian in there. Remember to leave a like for me here today, ladies and gents. If you aren't subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel as well. Go check out some of the videos, the other videos that are out too. Trying to put as much. I got like 6 more educational videos coming out here. So, all right. So we'll see if we get a push down at all out of gold here, and some type of support formed in order to take some more buys. And then, yeah, if that happens, I like it. What up, energy? Yo, yo. Nobody's. Good morning, Tamra. Yo. So, who's having a bad month? Anyone having a rough month? Talk to me. You don't have to be shy. It's okay. It's okay to have rough months. I've had rough months. I'm sure I'll have more rough months in the future. Rough months in the past. Anyone having a rough month where you have questions and you haven't really been able to talk to anybody about those questions and you're looking for some help, now would be a really good time to get some questions answered. I'm here to help you. Cannon, let's get it, brother. Let's get it. I look forward to seeing you in there, man. Yeah, if you guys have questions about just trading, any sort of struggles that you're going through, any sort of successes that you're having, if you guys want to talk about success in general, mindset, mentality, the power of the subconscious mind, habits, routines, morning routine, whatever you want to do, let's talk. Let's talk. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So let's make it happen. I'm having a 50-50 month. Okay. Seeing the glass half full. Well, that's good. You know, what was the last month like? Maybe the last month was like, you know, like 20-80. 20 good, 80 bad. So to be at 50-50, you know, it's progress. Totally new to the system. Setting up supply and demand, so setting up shop, but watching you every AM is helping. Cool. Yeah, I would also go, I would recommend watching this video. It's a little older, so you're in the clubhouse now, so you will get the updated like course version of all this. But let me see something here. I would check out right here, how to tell the story from each time frame. And this is a video on how to really do a top-down analysis and begin to talk it out, right? Work your way through, because at the end of the day, what you're looking for is clues, right, and hints, so that way you can form up a bias for yourself. So this does have a lot to do with support and resistance and finding those ranges and explaining the story of what's going on. So I would highly recommend this one. Yeah. Anyone that wants to get better at really creating a bias, great video here to watch. Wow, 14,000 views on this one, eh? Very nice. If you guys want to see any of, if you're new here and you want to check out some of my probably most recent trades or even older trades, you'll notice that they're all the same anyway. So, yeah, these shorts right here are very educational. I think I have more shorts on my Instagram than I do on my YouTube, but yeah, check these out. Go follow me on Instagram. This is just putting out a lot of, as much educational content as possible right now. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Lost 9K this month. Yeah, how did you do that? Think about this. Why do we always tend to break our plan if we never make money doing that? Like, when have you ever made consistent money breaking your plan compared to when have you made money consistently following your plan? Right? You don't need a very equipped brain to wrap your head around that. You've never made money breaking your plan. You've always made money following your plan, yet you still break your plan. Why? I need help not trading Asian session? Yo, man, bedtime. Lockout, 3, 2, 1, lockout. Just blew up 3 accounts. How? Breaking your plan or following your plan? Yesterday I lost some good opportunities there in London. Can you... Oh, in London yesterday we missed all the opportunity yesterday too. Yep. Here's my approach, Wizard. So I was explaining it like this, right? So little Kingston, he's able to walk now. He's a little 1-year-old, and this is my little guy. He's my youngest son. He's 1 year old. He's just getting up, and you know, he'll be like 3 weeks ago he was like crawling most of the time, but taking some steps, right? So if he has to crawl, right? If he sees me walk out of my office and go into the kitchen, he goes, "Oh my God, that's my dad. I love that guy." He starts crawling over to me. It takes him a little bit of time. And I'm over there just pouring a drink, you know, getting something from the fridge. And he's over here making a mission out of this. And I'm not even really thinking, right? So here I am. I get my glass filled. And then I go, once he gets to the kitchen, I just go right into the office. And he's like, damn, opportunity just missed by. So now he's going to work his way all the way to the office. And he's going to do his little thing. He's going to move with his little feet. Maybe he'll fall, take a couple crawling steps. And by the time he gets to the office, here I am back into the kitchen, right? So it's almost like the opportunity's coming, going by, and you keep on it's frustrating. But that's trading, man. You know, sometimes you're not going to have that opportunity to get into the markets. You're going to know basically where price is going to go, and it can get there just as you expected outside of your entry type. And it's frustrating. Imagine Kingston. Kingman's frustrated. He's like, yo, I get to the kitchen, he leaves. I get to the office, he's gone. I took all that time. I waited. I sat there. I didn't do anything, right? I sat on my hands, right? He did everything he was supposed to do to get a little ruffle on the head from me. Hey, Kingston, how you doing, buddy? You know what I mean? Yet he didn't get that. So it could be frustrating, right? And that's just how the cookie crumbles, man. You know, we're not here to chase every pip. We're here to get our pips that have to do with our trading system, and that's it. So price can move around a lot, but if your trading system isn't presented, then there's just nothing you can do. You know, you just left feeling like Kingman, right? Just dad just walking by, and getting there and then walking out. So it's frustrating, but it is what it is. As you continue on your trading journey, you'll just learn to deal with that type of stuff. Mindset not clear. Just have a probability mindset in trading. Just be a winner. Have a positive, optimistic mentality, right? And just follow your plan. Probability mindset. What up, Louis G? Lost 2 combines, currently rinsing. That's fine. You lost 50 bucks, dude. 100 bucks. You lost 100 beans. FOMO, yeah. So when you develop the probability mindset and you know what you're looking for, you never get FOMO anymore. Like price can rip for the rest of the day here, and I will not have one bit of FOMO. Why? Because I know what I'm looking for, right? So in order for me to get into a trade, I need a brand new support. So if price just keeps doing this, I mean, that's fine, right? I have zero FOMO at the end of the day because my plan has not presented itself. Now, if we get a beautiful support and then I don't take that trade, now I might have a little FOMO because I'm supposed to be in that move. But this move, if it continues moving up, that's not my move to be in. So yeah, doing dumb stuff never makes money. Trust me. Simple setup. Keep it simple. Simple setup. Just have a simple setup and that's it. Don't try and do too much. Yeah. Doing dumb stuff never helps. Trust me. Trust me. You just literally have to look at the result of things, right? If you plant an apple tree, you get apples. If you do dumb stuff, you get dumb results. Raja student here. Oh, be simple and be humble with good intention. 1 to 2 trades a day on the highest volume sessions, the cleanest zones. It's been a blessed, dude. Isn't it a blessing? It's been blessing days for the last 6 months. Yeah. So you hear a common theme here, right? You hear that some people say they broke their plan and how bad they feel, and then you hear some people talk about how they followed the plan and how good they feel. Are we catching on? Are we catching on? Yeah, I'm here to just honestly just work around all the BS. If you break your plan, you're not going to be profitable. What's up, Jay Black? George VDM is here. What's up, Xander? I cannot afford to mess up my dream, and there you go. None of us can. None of us can, man. We've got golden opportunities in front of ourselves, and you just have to be responsible enough to take advantage. That's it. Don't be a brokey. Exactly. Yeah, that's not the only time I'll be in the kitchen. All right? He'll have another shot, and then maybe this time I'll notice him, and I'll pick him up, and I'll give him a big hug, and he'll be all pumped up, giggling and smiling and all that. So it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. I'm down 2% on my 10K prop firm account. I'm more scared of picking any more trades. I don't want to take any more losses. So that mentality is going to hurt you. It's going to hold you back, right? Number one, you don't want to be scared of anything, right? So what that screams to me is that just tells me, Nick, I haven't quite developed the probability mindset in my trading yet. That's all that says to me. So let me ask you, Kingsley, do you collect data? Do you journal your trades? Do you know exactly where you're giving the money back, right? If you're down 2%, do you know what trades got you there? So if you don't journal your trades or have any data, you have no probability. Therefore, you cannot develop the probability mindset. Therefore, you'll always be questioning whether or not this next trade's a win or a loss. Right? Me, I'm not questioning that. I know the trade's either going to be a win or a loss, and I know it's going to go into a certain category. And I know my probability stands about 70% win rate. So I don't care where that next trade goes into. I don't care if I'm looking at 100 trades, I know 30 of those trades are going in the gutter. They're going into the loss column, right? And 70 of them are going into the win column. It's not up to me to pick and choose before the trade happens to try and predict the result. I'm totally, fully probability minded. So I don't care. The next trade I take, I don't give a rip if it's a winner or a loser. I just care that it looks like a playbook setup and that I follow my plan on execution. That's it. I'm not scared of it being a loss. Even if there is 600-700 people watching, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? That doesn't change the fact that we have a probability mindset and an approach to the market that yields a predictable result. So I'm just going to follow that. So if you're not collecting data, I would highly recommend collecting your data. If you guys are in the clubhouse and you haven't seen the webinar that we did just yet on like journaling your trades and all that, you got to watch that, man. You have to watch that today or before you take your next trade. What up, Xander? What's up, Lights Fire? If you use top one, you're using a CFD trading, right? So you're not going to see gold futures on there. Biggest lesson this year was yeah, I love that. So sticking to one setup, right? Just because I have multiple setups doesn't mean you have to, right? Maybe you say, hey, I only like the only clear one to me is when he takes those buy positions off support, right? It makes total sense. The 4-hour bullish, he waits for candles to come down, he waits for a support, and then he buys. That's all you need to make it in the game. Just one trading setup. So just because I have like the breakout, inverted celery, onion, you know, like this, like you don't need all those. You could say, hey, I don't want to take breakouts. I don't want to take impulse trades. I don't want to take fades. I only want to take buys off support or sells off resistance, and that could be your trading strategy. It'd be a good trading strategy too, I'll tell you that. The only issue is you might run into no trade days and you might sit at the desk for 2 hours and not do anything. Now the question is, can you handle yourself? Right? Can you handle yourself, or will you self-sabotage? Which is what really most of us do anyway, right? No one gets hurt by anyone else for the most part. We tend to, you know, be our biggest critic and hurt ourselves. W, Xander. W. Where's Johnny Gems? Let's take a look. Let's see if he's in the clubhouse. I'm sure he probably is at this point. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Dun, dun. Let's bring him on up. Let's bring him on up. Johnny Stew. How are you, partner? Oh, let's get him to unmute.
What's up, my brother?
Get his game face on. All right, what's Gucci?
How we doing?
Matching with the wall. I dig it.
Matching with the wall today.
Straight up. Chameleon.
Hey,
Johnny Gems, the chameleon.
positivity.
Facts.
Another day to be disciplined to the plan. What's going on, everyone? How we doing? Yeah, good day today here, Nick. How's your morning been?
Just excellent. Just incredible. Wow, look at this move. Just incredible.
Love Lovely.
Young Chris in the house. Fades are tricky. Don't take fades. Just don't take them.
What's up, young Chris?
Yeah, don't take them. No need to take fades anyway. I don't think we've taken many fades actually this year yet, but last year we definitely took a lot of fades. Let's check the playbook here. Yeah, I think we only took like maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, only 2 fades this year so far. Only 2 fades. One was a winner, one was a loser.
The inverted celery, we've had a lot of those.
No, actually we've only had 5. So we really haven't had that many.
Mostly onions.
Yeah, 16 onions here. 8 celeries. Yeah, we've actually had a lot of celeries printing. Yeah, it's been,
J. Coop, my
it's
head's
been all
floating.
onions. Been all onions. Your hair's floating. Wow. Looking like
Head's
Donald
floating.
Trump's hair over there. What up, the Prather Trader?
Beautiful hair. What's up, Pray the Trader?
I must say, Johnny Gems, you got a beautiful head of hair over there.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
We offed him in the clubhouse. Dan the man is here.
What's up, Dan?
What's the inverted celery look like? So I'll show you what it looks like. So let's say, so right now what I'm waiting for is maybe a new support, right? So let's say price comes down, kind of plants support, but we stay bearish, but the bearish candle here kind of closes like this. Right? You guys have seen this position, right? And you're thinking, all right, cool, let me wait for a support because we're exhausting, we're running out of steam. If we can get this nice support here, that'll be lovely, and then we'll take buys here. So the issue sometimes is that this, when there's volume coming in, which there typically is when you get an exhaustion wick like that and this whole like concept, what's going to happen is that if there's volume now coming in on this next candle, which is this one, it's most likely not going to close like that. It's most likely going to do what it needs to do. So what the inverted celery is even though you don't have a bullish candle closure just yet, confirming that you should take a buy, you can take the buy off the break of the high here, right? Off of that high right there. You let this candle open up. As it breaks the high, typically that's going to be a great trade, especially during high times of volume. And yeah, so if anyone who's going to be waiting for a support there, what's going to happen is it's going to like a lot of times close like that, and now you're going to be like, I don't know if I want to take a buy now, right? Because now you're way up here and you were looking for entries down here. So it's really just an impulse entry when you're going with the trend to take advantage of the volume before getting a confirmation candle. That makes sense? And this candle here could be bullish or bearish, doesn't really matter. What matters most is the components of it, or the build of it, or the anatomy, right? Where you have a steep bottom wick, small body, and then a small top wick. It's kind of like a snowman, you know what I mean? Frosty the snowman. Boom. Let's call it the snowman play.
I like it. That's fire. Let's change the names right now here on the spot. All the plays.
That's that Mr. Frosty right there.
That's Frosty the Snowman play.
I got y'all right now. There he is.
Wow.
There he is. So yeah, man, get you a Frosty. Get your win rate up on the Frosty, eh?
Add his orange nose, bro.
Win rate on the Frosty's doing great. Actually, really good actually here. But clearly the onion's been the best, the most taken trade for me. This should be 100% win rate. Yeah, the loss was a literally 1 pip loss, and then price went in my favor.
That's sick.
Can it be going the opposite direction when it's bullish? Yes, correct. So you would just vice versa, you know what I mean? So let's say you're bearish and you're looking for opportunities. So you didn't take these sells here, right? So price is retracing and you're bearish now. So you're waiting for some type of resistance to form, and you get something like this. There it is again. So now you could take your sells right there. Or let's say that candle's bullish, just to make it harder for you. Alright, so that candle's bullish here. Yeah, right there. That's your entry. But you have to be bearish.
And
right? Your bias, meaning when I say you're bearish, I mean that the 4-hour candle, the previous one closed like this, and the next one is trying to do that as well. So like this wick right here is going to represent this wick. So if you enter on the break of the lows, typically your entry is probably going to be right around here on the 4-hour too. And then this whole deal here, let's say there's a wick here, that's all that space from here to here really is. All that is this yellow wick fill right here. That's it, from here to here. Higher time frame, lower time frame. Higher time frame, lower time frame.
Yep, and there's a big difference between that pattern right there, like that setup, versus that same setup, but with a steeper bottom wick as well on it, right? That would be more of a doji play. We would stay away from those. But this right here has a steep wick to the upside and then a small wick on the bottom side.
Yeah. So keep that in mind, because that's extremely important. That's not just like, no, this is everything here. Like, you have to have this wick, you have to have this smaller wick here, and a very weak bodied candle. So, like, if the candle closes like this, that's not what we're talking about, right? If the candle closes like this, that's not what we're talking about, right? So the anatomy has to be there.
Yep. Candlesticks.
By the way, we're going to be doing a full technical webinar on candlesticks this weekend in the clubhouse. So if you guys are been waiting to join, I would highly recommend this week. Get yourself in there, go through all the other webinars if you have the time to do that. But this week we're really going to focus in and talk about candlesticks and exactly what we're looking for on the plays, what I've seen that doesn't work, what I've seen that does work, and make sure we get it all straight.
Yep.
Frosty needs a carrot? Damn, I'm sorry.
That's a big thing right there. Like, you could take a playbook setup, and the setup is a candlestick, right? And if you don't know which candlesticks to not, it's a good setup, but there's something within that candlestick that will really mess you up and give you some struggle, perhaps. So yeah, candlesticks are very important when you're executing playbook setups and knowing which candles are good or not.
Yeah, very important. Very, very important. What up, TK? How you doing?
What's up, TK? My man.
Whoa, we got Christians on Christians on Christians here in the clubhouse chat. Yo, I should have bumped some young Jeezy right there, right? That's funny. The big man TK is here. So yeah, it's a very simple trading system. Most of the time the trader behind it is going to complicate it the most. That's why one trader gets incredible results and the other trader doesn't. How is that if they're both trading the same playbook, right? Maybe the other trader thinks that this is an inverted celery, like those are the things that you got to get together. And the little nuances that you have to learn. Like, a lot of people take any playbook, right, for its face value, because they haven't yet take the time to, understand the playbook and work the playbook. It takes time. I've been working this playbook now for like over 3 years. So for someone to just come in and first month or two, they're learning the face face value of the playbook, so that they're not understanding the details and the nuances that come with chart time and understanding when certain things do work and when they don't, right? Like you may say, well, look, we got a support here, right? And that's a playbook position and we got a support, but why didn't it work, right? And a lot of times it's like, well, you were failing to realize that the 4 hour was bearish, right? And that was just the 4 hour candle making its top wick for price to continue driving down. So there's more to it than just, hey, look at that. That's the playbook setup right there. And the only way you learn that is through chart time and through mentorship, right? And asking good questions. So it's not something that you could really speed up either. And I think that's the most frustrating thing for traders. When you take a loss, aren't you trying to like speed that up, like get that back, make something happen, right? And you just can't, right? But in your other business, if you lost some money, you could jump on the phone calls, get your list, and just power through like 400 numbers and make things happen, right? Or if you have another business, maybe it's sales, maybe it's detailing cars, you can power through that. You're like, screw this, man. We're gonna do as much work as possible today. You can't do that in trading. It won't let you. So that's one of the most frustrating things, is having a day not go exactly how you really want it to go and then having to stay put, right? Versus getting it back and taking ownership again and, taking the ball into your own court and going and working your way out of that. Sometimes that ain't going to happen in trading. Sometimes at the end of the day, you got to wait for the next best trade that lines up with your setup, and that actually may not come for the rest of the day. So it could be very frustrating. It breaks a lot of traders, and it's just part of that game that you got to get good at. The time breaks a lot of traders.
Yeah, man.
What up, C Melly? Oh my God, yeah, we do have a lot of Christians.
Hey, C Melly.
I think we got
bro.
4 people with the name Christian there. Yeah.
Man.
We're glad to have you guys.
What's up, Christians?
The Christian squad. Let's get it.
The Christian squad.
I like it.
Use for Christian.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the part of the game that most people don't want to get good at. And by the way, that's life. That's the life game, G. Gotta wait, gotta be patient, gotta execute, gotta strategize. You gotta play the game smart, right? Work smart, not hard, right? Hard work is not always necessarily what's gonna get you what you want here. Juice box. We got a juice box. Yeah, I think that's the big, a lot of like entrepreneurs come into trading too, because they make money and they go, yo, now I can get in the market and start flipping it. But they don't realize that it's going to take a process, right? And they have a lot of ambition, but usually that ambition turns into over trading and then over leveraging, right? Because they know that they can do it, yet they fall victim to the markets, right? For those reasons.
Yeah, most of the journey is applying everything you're learning from your mentor and gathering experiencing, and with that experiencing, critiquing your edge, right? Critiquing your system and making it better. And it's just an everyday process, of that as well, until you really lock it in. You got something that's really working for you.
Yeah.
We're always critiquing.
If I was up 1,300 on each 50K XFA, would I take a payout? Yeah. It depends how much I wanted the 1,300. So it all depends on how much you either want or need that 1,300. Me, I have a 4K payout on my two 150Ks, and I don't necessarily need the 4K, but I do want to spend 4K on something coming up. So I'm just going to take that money and spend it on what I want to do. Just to be like, look at that, just take money from the markets. Like there's something that's about 4,000 that I want to get right now and pay for. So I could do it right now, but why not request a payout, let it hit, and then use the 4K from Top Step.
I love it.
Juicer don't want to stop. All right. Time to make trading. Let's kick them out. All right. Let's do hide user on this channel because it's
Damn, for real, bro.
such
Crazy.
a child behavior.
Going on,
Timeout. No, it could be a robot too. I don't think gold's gonna drop this session. Yeah, that's what I was telling people. Like, you got two options today when we did the breakdown. Like, close your eyes and press buy, or wait for a pullback. So that's pretty much all you have to do here today. That's it. It's an easy day. Yes. Wow. If we hit all-time highs, that's gonna be nuts. Oh, holy. My other business is detailing cars. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, hustle. Yeah, you want to have multiple streams of income too. Multiple streams. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, see, Melly, we'll take an easy day at the office. Simple.
Pretty simple.
Bro, most of the
simple.
job as a trader is just waiting. Literally, 95% of your job is waiting. It's an easy, simple job, right? It's you only screw this thing over if you get in your own way. But it can be that simple, right? Where you know your setup, you know your edge, and all you do is wait for it. At the bottom line, that's the job of a trader. It sounds so easy, but for most it's so hard because, again, we get in our own way. We got to stop doing that.
Yeah, most grown-ups are actually act like little babies when it comes to trading. They're like, I want my setup. I want it now. Like, shut up. Shut up and wait.
Shut your mouth, Moy. Conor McGregor, yo.
Are we gonna
Shut
take a
your
look
mouth.
at yeah, let's take a look at NQ again. Oh, no top wick here. All right, so yeah, that 4 hour probably, yeah, let's see if it wants to keep moving lower. No top wick on the 30-minute hourly close there, so. As most adults in life. Yo, for real.
Yeah, facts. That's that instant gratification, right?
Quit whining.
I want it now.
Your kids are watching. You gotta be solid, you know what I mean? Gotta be solid out here.
I like a solid closer.
Do I take trades
Gotta
on
be a dog.
breakouts? I do. I take breakouts. I take buys or sells off support or resistance, and that's pretty much it. I take impulse entries as well. But that's
Should
it.
we just call that a retest play?
Yeah, we hit the break and retest play a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not always a retest. It's basically, here's what I'm looking to do every day. If price is bullish, I'm looking to wait for this point right here. So these are where I want to take. It's simple. You can catch this on YouTube everywhere, right? I just want to take buys and buys. That's it. And if price is ranging, right, and we're bullish, then I don't want to do anything until I actually get a candle that closes outside the range. And then if we're bullish, that's where I'm going to take a buy position. That's it. Literally. If we're bearish, right, I'm just looking to take sells right here. Right here. So simple. Now, there's a lot that goes into it, a little bit more than that, right? But that's the gist of it. Johnny McGregor. solid. Solid, man. How many of y'all be acting like big babies all throughout the day? No one's going to admit it. If I followed you around with a camera all day long for 3 weeks, what would I notice? Would I notice the behaviors of a successful man or woman, entrepreneur, a successful day trader, or would I just see an adult baby with a jewel in his mouth? I mean, did I say binky? Jewel, whatever, same thing. What are those things called? I forget. My name is Nick, and I am your friend. Right, young Chris?
Nicotine.
The only nicotine you need in your life is this one right here. I promise you.
Yeah, stop smoking that vape that you're charging from the wall. Actually, you do
And
your
then
thing, man.
don't sleep with it in your hand either, man. That'd be really, really stupid.
Stop drinking tap water.
I'm gonna go get me some tap water right now. Nah, just kidding. They look like squiggly. And if you're watching 3 streams right now, damn it, man. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Oh, man.
The
Gotta
less
love
trades,
life.
the better, man. You don't need a bunch of trades to run up $1 million. All you need is one, honestly. One good trade a day.
I don't know how some of y'all do it. I really don't. My brain almost exploded when I tried watching Don and Raja at the same time. Some of y'all got me over here, Don over here, Raj over here, Wix over there. You're playing Call of Duty on your Xbox. You're scrolling on TikTok. It's no wonder you can't catch any success. It's no wonder. Yo, you're trying to do too much, G. Trying to do way too much.
That's
Who else?
right
There's
there.
a couple other streamers up there. You got them on the other tab. Just in case, just in case. I know how y'all do.
You're
Man.
on. You're
I'd
on
be
a prop
knowing.
firm website. About to buy another combine. No.
I'd be knowing. Just in case. I'm holding this swing trade with full margin. And yo, if we all say, hey, we're gonna sell gold now, oh man, you bet the boat on that thing. You be betting the boat, not even knowing what you're doing. Just blindly taking the sell. Wait, he thinks it's a sell? He thinks it's surely they can't be wrong about this.
Where does that trust come from?
Oh man. Y'all got way more faith than I do. Damn. I thought I had faith, but y'all got way more faith.
Mad faithful in some random dude.
All right, I know I'm touching some buttons here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This is a safe place.
We do a little trolling, bro. We're having some fun.
We're not calling you out. We're calling you up. We know you could be better.
Absolutely.
Oh man. Your friend comes in. Your friend's like, "Man, what are you doing with all those screens up?" And you're just sitting there like, "Yo, dude, just come here. Just come here.
You look at that.
And look at this one.
Would you look at that?
And look at that one."
More blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at
The
it.
car is not perfect.
Just
And
look
this
at
streamer and that streamer.
it. Just look at it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Just wait on it. I have no idea what's going on here either, man. It was a pleasure being with y'all today. Have a great one. Enjoy life.
See you guys.
See you tomorrow.
God bless.
Just kidding. Back to GJ. Yeah, Goldie playing hard to get here today. But we've been all over gold this month. All over it. Glory to the Father. People already signed off the stream. They're like, all right, next stream. Other tab. Didn't take much.
Other tab.
All I had to do was switch the scene over real quick. Phew, gone. Yo, he is. What up, Ricky? How are you, brother? Would you look at that?
Ricky.
You know what really messes them up though is when one of us is taking a buy and then the other one's taking a sell. Man, that's when you do some really stupid things.
That's crazy. I would want to quit trading too if I was trading like that.
Nah, no lie. I did that for about a week. I couldn't. I think I had a headache every day that week. Only 5 hero of the day. There's a couple of people live on TikTok right now as well. By the way, the only reason I could joke about this and you guys can't get mad at me is because I did every single thing that I'm talking about here. I'm just calling my old self out. If the shoe fits, wear it. That's just what I used to do.
I can relate to it. Absolutely.
Let's see. I've been there. Yeah, me too. How many people do you think only take trade when someone calls it for them on stream? Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that most people though, like I can have a record in a month that looks like this, and this is why you can't get the same results as another trader. Like you can get close to them, but how can someone who showed up here every day, or even someone in the clubhouse, how can they take all of my trades, yet can have a completely different outlook, right? That's because a lot of times you self-sabotage and you begin to mess things up on your own, right? And you begin to give the money back. So all the money that you made, let's say on the stream or in the clubhouse, when the clubhouse shuts off, then who do you become, right? Then do you start to deviate from your plan? Do you start to get impatient, right? Or kind of like, let's say we took a trade and it didn't go the right way. Do you begin to revenge trade where I just sit it out, you know what I mean? And just close the chart and come back the next day. So a lot of times, you know, you really cannot get the same exact result from anyone anyway. And I think it's probably less than that. I think it's probably less. I think it's probably like 2%. 2% of people probably had almost an exact month as me. Now, I would say a high percentage learned a lot to be able to have months like that in the future, right? Because if you're learning, you're winning. But then there's other people who aren't learning anything, and they're just tripping. Just making money and giving it right back. Honestly, it is too green. Like I think I need a red day or something. My opinion about Mamba FX, I have no idea. Never ever looked into his trading style. The only people I've really looked into was Raja Banks, Don Vo, and Swaggy C. That's it. Early on in my trading, I did buy a course from Lambo Raul, but to be honest, I can't even, like, that was just me in the very, very beginning, right? So I don't really have much from that course. It just got me in the game. That's it. So I don't know what everyone else trades. I don't know how they trade, how they look at the markets. Pretty much the only guy I stayed in touch with and kept up to in terms of strategy wise would be Raja. Raja tanks. That's right. That was it. That was it. And I am a market fluidity student and all that. As you can see, you know, I have market fluidity up here, and yeah. So I've basically watched everything from from all his content. I've watched all his content. I don't think he's ever put a video out that I haven't watched.
Same.
Wix, yeah, Wix. I'm not sure. I don't know how Wix trades. I just like him as a friend, so I'm not too sure how he trades or anything. Have I heard of Alex? Nope. I'm not too out there. You know, I don't really know too many other traders. How do I get into the clubhouse? Just go to timetoeattrading.com and you can find it there. Or just hit ! clubhouse and the link will pop up for you. Come on in.
Pull up on us.
This is gold, yeah. Yeah, this asset is gold. So this is gold on the futures chart here. So I've officially maxed out. I have another XFA that's, I guess they have to send me the email for it. But yeah, so I'll just be trading all live accounts now. So I'll probably use the 50Ks. I'm actually probably going to basically drain the 150s now. And just take the 4,000 over like the course of 2 payouts, and then just literally just pump and dump these 50s. There's some. I'm trying to figure out my strategic approach again a little bit too, and do I want to actually just like wait the whole term of the 30 days to where I can take my full payout, right? So just literally go ham on these 50Ks. For 30 days straight, right? And then just take the full payout and drain the account and get a new one. Or, you know, do I want to run it up for like that 5-day period and then just take half, you know what I mean? So I think this approach is fire right here, just building the crap out of it for like 30 days. But maybe I'll keep 1 or 2 that I can, you know, every 2 weeks kind of secure a payout too. Pump and dump. Which one am I using? Wait, 1 stop or 2? Oh, 1 step. Yeah. The yellow color. Yo, for real? I didn't think of that. Yeah, it's like your it's like your belt in karate. Like if you got yellow, you're chilling. Damn, I never thought of that.
Wow.
Excuse me. The word of the year is payouts. Yeah, you know, before the year ended, we did basically we gathered in the clubhouse on a webinar and really just set the tone for the year. And really right out the gate, we were talking about sticking to our plan, passing combines, right, or passing challenge accounts, getting straight to the money phase, and then getting the payouts. So that's been the rally call here in the clubhouse, and it's no surprise. There's probably 15 or 20 people that got funded this month alone here, just because we focused on it, right? Just because we all came together as just a unit, right, and put the emphasis on trading well and passing and getting payouts, right? So what you focus on tends to really be what comes into your reality, and we are focused, man. We are dialed in there. I think everyone is kind of almost working as iron, right, to sharpen the next guy over there. So it's really a beautiful thing, and honestly, it's kind of exactly what I envisioned. Why the 1 step? That's the only one they have available. It's just a 1 step. Yeah, I think we've had if you guys can send me your payouts, I think it's gonna like add up to like 10,000 in payouts this month from the members in the clubhouse, and then I got like 4,000, so like almost 15,000. Honestly, my boy Austin had me fired up when he said the whole crew made up 150,000 in payouts. So we could do that too. Johnny Jones, what happened there, buddy? What happened?
My bad.
Should have been called half step.
Mute for a sec.
Let's go, Gotham. Absolutely. The 20K account. The 20K account I got up to about 40. Then I just drained it, and now I'm using all of that money for my budget for combines this year. So you guys are going to see me fail a bunch of combines too, and just know up front that I don't care about that. Like, my mentality behind a combine now is it's just a trade. So I look at the combine as like $50. So I just took a bunch of money from my personal account, set it aside as a budget for the full year of combine. So basically whatever I need combine wise, I can get now. And I don't mind blowing accounts. Right? I'm not going to like look at that as if like, oh my God, we suck, right? No, it's like, I lost a trade for $50, on to the next one. So that's kind of my approach and my mentality this year. And I have a big budget now, basically just from money from the markets on last year. Ask Austin about Mark.
Yeah,
I'll ask him. What up, John?
Yeah, I love that idea of having a budget to go about your combine, so you can just kind of be aggressive with those risks, right? With your risk and full margin in a way. And, you know, if it loses, it doesn't matter because it's within your budget. You're good financially still. And at the end of the day, right, like Nick always said, it's only if you're getting the 50K, you only lost $50. So if it fits in your budget, right, one blown account doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I love that you came up with a budget. And I think that's just such a professional way of going about it.
Yeah. You got to have a budget, you know, and you can't base your budget off my budget. My budget's pretty good, right? But your budget may be 1,000. Your budget may be 2,000. Your budget might be 200. You know what I mean? You got to work with what you've got. You know, just because
work with your budget.
Yeah, just because, you know, your budget is what your budget is doesn't mean I have to necessarily work within your budget, right? Like, man, he already blew 3 accounts. That's nothing to me. My budget, I can get 103 accounts, and it still doesn't phase me, right? In terms of the budget that I've put together. But, you know, same thing with me. If you only have a $500 budget, don't try and do, you know, or be aggressive as maybe I will get sometimes, you know, in terms of size and all that. So you just got to work your plan. Work your plan.
Yeah, Tamara. Yeah, facts. That's what I'm personally gonna do. I'll, you know, go aggressive with the funded accounts within my budget, and then conserve those funded accounts. Like once I got the XFA, start to conserve them and lower my size a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maddie. Am I doing the same? What are we talking about? The budget? Yeah, I have a budget too with Top Step, so I got my budget plan as well, and I'm ready to go do the combines. Yep.
And like, I'm also keeping the same approach with the live account. Until the money's mine in my bank account, this is still a demo, right? At the end of the day, it's still a demo. You know, yeah, maybe I paid $200 for it, but that's the investment that goes into it. $50 for the combine, $150 for the live account. So I'm in at 200. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with that. It's all in my plan. And I'm going to continue to stay aggressive on the XFAs as well, because that's, you know, how we're going to get to the money.
Yep.
Checking the website.
That was the cool thing. That was the cool thing with Top Step too. It's like, all right, you can have 5 accounts. If you want a couple where you're conservative, if you want a couple where you're aggressive, you have the option to do that as well. So with Top Step, they give you a bunch of opportunities and ways about going about your trading.
Yeah. What lot size do I use? I usually use like 5 contracts. 3 to 5 contracts. When you get to the XFA stage though, they only allow you to start with 2 contracts on a 50K, 5 contracts on a 100K. So I use what I can. Website. Yeah, website. Yeah, right here. So right at the top, Clubhouse. There it is. There it is. Yeah, if you guys haven't been to the Time to Eat Trading website, come check it out. If you guys aren't subscribed to like our email list and stuff, go check it out. And if you could, leave us a review on Trustpilot, man. If you feel like you're getting a lot out of the streams and you feel like you're learning a bit, whether it be the live stream or the Clubhouse, give us a little review on Trustpilot.
Yep.
Make us look good, you know? Make us look good. So yeah, that's it. Just click Clubhouse and it'll bring you right to it. By the way, we really do appreciate you guys, and you guys have really left some wonderful reviews on Trustpilot, man. So appreciate that. Yeah, I think if you do get regulation to come in, then that's what's gonna be taking place. Is they don't want to see people taking like 50 combines a month. So I think that could come in the future of like the futures prop firms, but as of right now, I don't think there's. You know,
well, technically,
you gotta take advantage of opportunity while it lies. You know,
well,
maybe
technically, like, sorry.
Huh?
I was gonna say technically the futures, like Top Step's basically regulated because, or they trade with Tradeovate and Ninja Trader, right? So they have that option. Those brokers are all regulated, so their regulated broker is allowing Top Step to allow people to trade with them. So it's regulated.
Yeah, but I do think that there could be a crackdown in the future because it's all to help the client, right? So if they see, well, clients are just spending, you know, money buying 100 combines in a month, and that doesn't seem like very, you know, legit, right? So I think if there is any sort of thing that comes in over the next year or so, it might be that, like, nah, we don't want you guys selling 100 combines a month to one person, you know?
Yeah.
So, but for now, we can't act off the future. We can only act off now. So you got to take advantage of opportunity while it's there in front of you, and that's what we're doing. Yeah, if you don't want to lose, like, so if you don't have that budget or that mentality, and you don't, by the way, you don't have to have that mentality behind it, right? These are a lot of what I'm saying now is new compared to maybe what you've heard me say in the past, right? I still think if you're trading your own capital, you still need to do everything we've always talked about. And if you don't have that much of a budget, then you can't just risk your account in 2 or 3 trades. So yeah, so you gotta have a strategic approach, you know what I mean? Set your plan up. It's $250 a day I could lose, or $500 a day I could lose, and just make sure you're sticking to your plan there. I would probably develop like a risk program to, like, for me, I have like a 1, 2, 3. I would just recommend doing that, or even a A and B. So you got A risk, which is going to be high, and then B, which is going to be low. So depending on the setup that shows up, you either pick one or the other, or you can make like a set amount, like I'm only willing to lose $300 per day or per trade or whatever, and just make sure you're sticking to that, you know, just stick to that process. Remember, trading, prop firm trading, boxing, Jake Ball trading. So some of us are still in the real fight, right? Like, I still left a couple grand on my live account where I'm not doing this type of stuff. This is only for this XFA, you know, or this combine type of approach. So, you know, just keep it professional. The way you look at a trade is the way I look at an account. Just think of it that way.
Yeah.
So I look at it as an account, almost as I'm going to take a good quality trade on this account, and if it doesn't work, the account really doesn't matter that much to me. So that's where it kind of comes in.
Right, you got $1,000 budget. You're risking $50. You're risking the account. It's a $50 trade. Exactly. And yeah, I wouldn't risk on my personal account. I wouldn't risk more than 3%. You know what I'm saying? But like on the funded, I'll go aggressive.
Yeah.
Way more aggressive.
Just joined the clubhouse. Welcome, my friend. Looking forward to seeing you in there. Yeah, typically, yeah, I don't think anyone's ever waited 48 hours. We just put that on there so people don't quake too much. But yeah, you should be in the next couple minutes, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, you're getting added right now. I just got the word. Hold on, what was that? What? Huh? They're adding them now. They're adding you now. What was that, Mr. President? Refresh. Full margin on the combines? Kinda. But again, full margin on $50. So we have to really kind of see the reality of it, to where like when I used to look at blowing an account, it would be like, oh my God, I just blew that account. I just blew $2,000, right? But no, you really just, like I said, lost $50 there. And that's the way I'm kind of approaching it.
And again, that approach only works if it fits within your budget, you know? It's got to fit within the budget that you got.
True. If I only had, like, if I had no more money for an account, then I'd be treating it, trading 2%, 1% risk and keeping things just how they normally would be. Yeah, it's a mentality. So a lot of people are asking me now. So when the fade came out, our DMs were filled. Everything with the comment sections were filled with, what is the fade? What's the fade? How do we do it? What are the blah, 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 right? And now what's happening is the DMs and the messages are all filled with, what's the strategy to pass the combines quick, Nick? What is it? It's like, it's not a strategy. It's a mentality, dude.
Yeah, facts.
It's a mentality.
Same strategy.
So, yeah, it's not really a strategy. It's just a mentality. And again, it just goes to show you that when you don't care about losing something, you gain everything.
Yeah, facts.
Let me say that again. When you don't care about losing it, you tend to gain it. When all you care about is gaining it, you tend to lose it. And that's why I've always preached about the nonchalant, who gives a crap mentality to each trade, right? Because probability is the only thing that dictates the results, as long as you're sticking to the plan and the system. So, when you can kind of have this carefree, careless mentality, things tend to work out. You ever notice anyone in your like sphere of influence, like they don't care about anything, yet they're successful, they do well? It's like, how does that person do well? Like, they don't even care about stuff. That's why, typically. Yes, yeah. Yo, Dan, don't let that secret out, man. That's for clubhouse members only.
Honestly, he's giving the sauce out right now, Nick. He's giving y'all the sauce.
The updated Eagle 5000. Trust me. The real key is to wear your socks inside out. If you wear your socks inside out when you come to the desk, you're going to be a profitable trader. It's that simple.
It's funny.
Make sure mine are inside out real quick. Exactly, Victor. So like, let's say let's just say the budget was, let's just say everything came out to about $500. So let's say I went to get funded. Let's say it's a 100K account. All in all, I failed 4 combines maybe, or 3 combines, and passed the 4th one, then paid the activation fee, right? And then totaling, like, let's just say 500, right? So now all of a sudden, right, 30 days later, or even 2 weeks later, you build up that account, you follow your plan, you're a professional, you do what needs to be done, and you go up 5%, right? So that means you would be up $5,000, right? So that means if you take a payout, when you request it and when it hits your bank account, you just turn 500 into 5,000. And now you can take 500 from here and dedicate it back to combines. Right? You don't have to buy them at once. You can just have it sitting there in your budget. And then you take the 4,500 and do whatever the hell you want with it. Simple. Simple game. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. And the whole building and building the buffer, it sounds great, but a lot can happen, right? While you're doing that, building that buffer, where, you know, if it's could be very easy to give the money back if you keep it too long, if that makes sense. And wash your hair with eggs. Yeah, don't forget about that. Like, egg yolk to the to the dome. You know. Dang, I forgot all about that.
Dude, it's crazy. I actually used to do that.
John had mad dandruff in his hair at that point.
Just kidding, no.
Yeah, so so every company's a little bit different with the activation fee. Just in Top Step, every account, no matter what, whether it's 50 or 150, they're all, or 150K or 50K, they're all $150 to activate.
Hey.
Yeah, other companies are different. So yeah, they're all a little bit different. One green,
They all
yeah.
balance each other out, though.
One green sock, one red sock. That's it. Yeah, and you can copy trade. You know, they have a really good copy trader too. How do I draw the lines? What lines? Which ones?
There's no lines. No.
The white lines? The yellow lines? Or this drawing here? I got my handy dandy tool set. It's like a modern day whiteboard. Modern day chalkboard here.
Right? Class is in session. Mr. Stewart.
Good questions here today. Who's got more questions?
Great questions.
What time we got? 9:40? 9:40 and gold hasn't done anything. Yeah, I was
How many
mentioning.
trades have you taken so far this week?
We were talking about you guys. We were talking about the YouTube stream in the clubhouse, and I was telling everyone how you guys are a little mad at me because we haven't taken too many trades in the new. I think we've only taken like maybe 6 trades on the YouTube stream. Everything else has just been in like London session or after the stream. So
Yeah.
sorry guys.
Well,
I say, yo, YouTube's mad at me.
Thumbs up the New York session lately, though, this month.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we do know that the New York session has been pretty choppy for the most part. The EYES strategy. Just make sure the socks are inside out, man. Just inside out. No need to overcomplicate it. They could be white, they could be red, they could be blue, they could be green. I like wearing green socks because I like green days. Whoa, J Coop, that's your strategy, man. That's your strat, bro. The new technical playbook? Yeah, we should. We should call it the Eagle 5000. The new playbook
Seriously.
video. I will update the playbook video in about maybe a month or so. Because there are some really new things. Like, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Just from 7... Oh, wow. That was 7 months ago already. Damn. Yeah, 7. So what do we do? So we did one about a year ago. And then we updated it about 7 months ago. So yeah, we may be due for another playbook video, maybe in March, early March. Yeah, because we got to add a few things. We got to talk about a few things. A lot of you guys are asking for a webinar too. I would say let's hold off on that as well. for like another month or two, and then in like a month and a half, 2 months, we'll schedule another webinar to where we can like break it down where it's like all of us. Give me some time on the Webby, man. Give me some time. I want to make sure, I want to get some more data here too this year. Maybe we'll get Rafi involved on that webinar. Maybe we'll get Sam involved. Maybe we'll throw it back. Maybe we'll have a good old, a good old 1, 2, 3 Webby. I think our last webinar was just me. You guys were stuck with just me. It was a good webinar.
Throw it back, dude.
Gold's ripping. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at in NASDAQ here. Sheesh. Yeah, that no wick here really causing a problem. I have socks with Alea's face on them. I gotta find those.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
Show the 5-minute chart. Yeah, on which pair? So I have been getting down for power hour a little bit on NQ, and I've actually had quite the success. Yeah, believe it or not, I've actually been working some things on the NASDAQ during power hour. 1 minute time frame, believe it or not. Yes, I did just say that. And I've been doing really well. Really well. And it's just playbook positions and timing, to be honest. I haven't really messed around outside of power hour. It's just been some days when I'm at the desk around like 3. But yeah, it's pretty intense. I tried looking at gold on the 1 minute too, but it's just it's not the same. It's not the same. NQ, yeah, NQ is pretty. It's pretty intense down there on the 1 minute, like during power hour, though, man. Not gonna lie. Like you get 40 pips in a matter of just 1 minute. How can I make a trading plan? Pretty simple. You gotta identify a playbook. So imagine this book. A playbook is a book of plays. So the first thing you got to do is develop the playbook mindset, and then within that playbook, right, aka the strategy, there's got to be at least one setup in there that you take, right? So if that's your one setup, then you just take that setup over and over. You have to get 50 to 100 trades in on that setup, so that way you can see if that's a profitable setup or not, right? Me, I have like a couple. So the way I seen it was I learned from a few different people, and then basically I tried putting like all their plays in my own playbook. All right, so let's just say it was like 8 plays. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say there was 8 setups. And then what I did was I ran basically to as many trades as possible, right? 50 to 100 trades. And in that process, I noticed that some of them don't work as good as others. So this is where you begin a sifting process or a weeding out process, right? So I'm like, that one didn't really produce that good results. This one wasn't that good. This one wasn't that good. This one wasn't that good, you know, and I was left with the breakout, basically the onion, the celery, and now we have like inverted and all that stuff. So you have to run this data, right? So that way you can see what works and what doesn't. And then whatever doesn't work, just get it out the playbook. 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 You know, for me, I noticed that those ones that didn't work, they had a low probability of winning, right? The ones that did were over like 70%. And I wanted my win rate around that area. So those are the ones I just chose to keep. Yeah, that's it. And then again, 100 trades, 50 to 100. Keep running that, keep running that, keep running that, and then maybe somewhere along the line you pick up a new play, right? And then you have to run a separate sample-sized 50 to 100 trades, like you see me do last year with the fade, and see if that is worthy enough to join the party here. And if it is, you put it in. If it's not, you get rid of it. Simple, simple, simple. So just trust data, you know. Traders trade data. Personal accounts. I like personal accounts. I think it's good. I think it's good to have both. I think there's pros and cons to it all. Wow, no wick at the top here. Grabs the pack and then pops. And Goldie just golden.
I'm gold.
Is London session more clear than New York? Lately, yes. But I, like, having a couple years in the game, I know that all that has to do with seasons and stuff. So, like, you're gonna have seasons where the London is just smacking, and then you're gonna have seasons where the New York session is just the session of the day. So I know that everything kind of rolls with like a little bit of a season. But yeah, right now I would say London has been the cleanest price action of the day between all the sessions. You also don't have any news in London, so you're just trading price action, which is very helpful.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Let me know if you guys need help with that too. Like, hey, can you take a look at some trades? Like, trust me, I'm probably not as busy as you probably think I am. Right? So you guys can hit me up in the Discord and all that. Send me some pics. I'll give you some feedback. I'm really here to help. When can we get access to your playbook? You got it. You got it now. You know, you don't have to wait for my video to start applying what you're learning, right? Start applying it now and, you know, go through that process of 50 to 100 trades and see if it works for you. But yeah, the video, I'll probably do another playbook video come March. Can we use the inverted celery only on the 15? No, on the 30 as well. So look, this isn't bad, right? Like if we had an actual support here, I'd be having a buy stop right now. Like if we had some support, right, where we actually created, I would be in a buy right here. But we don't, right? Because we've just been moving up from here. So it's tough here. I've traded almost every day this month. So I have no issue with this week, actually. Yeah, I have no issue with having a no trade day. Is today the last day of the month? Tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, tomorrow, last day. Yeah, I've only took 2 trades and I've only been trading the New York session this week.
I've taken like
Only taken 2.
6 trades, maybe 4.
6
I think
in New York.
those are just contracts. Yeah, I'm gonna do a big monthly recap video here as well. Yeah, almost 70% win rate, right on it. 90. The one I like the most though is 93%. Like this means that if I'm green on the day, I stay green. And we're almost to 2R here, ladies and gents. We're almost at 2R. So more towards 2R now than 1R as well on average. Average winner 662, average loser like 350. So I'm still not like over risking like you guys may assume I am, right? I'm still keeping things pretty tight for the most part. I just get in a lot of good trades, right? So I don't get in a lot of trades. I get in a lot of good trades. There's a big difference, right? Because one good trade can set up your whole, week at the end of the day. Like, I mean, most of us, if you made $1,000 or $1,500 a week, I mean, that would be pretty good, right? You can get that in like 1 trade, 2 trades. So I treat it serious. I know what the power of it, and I look for the best trades. And when they come, I execute, And when they're not there, I don't execute. And I think that's the biggest difference is like, what do you do to become successful? It's like, no, what don't you do to become successful, right? Like, I don't overtrade. I don't over risk. I don't look at my phone while I'm trading. I don't play video games while I'm trading. I don't watch 1900 YouTube streams. I don't focus on 14 strategies, right? It's what I don't do that sets me apart, not what I do. I don't sleep. No, I'm just kidding. I do sleep. I do sleep. I don't sleep maybe as much as most people, but I definitely do sleep. So it's not about what you do. That goes for success in general, you know? I don't go to the bar on Friday nights. I don't wake up hungover on Sunday mornings, right? I don't do drugs. I don't get all retarded on the weekend, right? I don't treat my wife bad, right? I don't, like, what aren't you doing is what really makes you a success. I don't eat McDonald's.
So true. I don't not hit the gym, bro. For real.
I don't skip gym days. All right, I don't miss, man. I don't miss. I enjoy doing the homework. I like doing the homework, meaning I like getting good at things, you know? I'm willing to put in the work.
You do what you gotta do, yo.
I like to win. Some of y'all just don't want to win enough. Yeah, exactly. I don't break my non-negotiables. I don't breathe air.
That's fun.
If I don't die, I'm good. Oh, you're God. Well, you're made in his likeness. Made in his image. 4 patties, please. Yep. Carnivore MD's like, can you go to McDonald's? Yeah, if you only get the burger. No buns.
Tell him to not cook it in seed oils either.
The 4 for 4. Yo, Chris. Me and Chris would go to McDonald's every day at like 4 o'clock in the morning. He would buy, I had no money at the time. He would buy me 2 sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese. No, sausage, egg McMuffins, 2 hash browns every single morning. That's my guy right there. I had no money at that time. I felt like this dude was my dad. We'd be hanging up, yo. We'd be hanging out all night, just trying to be a success, trying to prime our minds, right, Chris? Remember that when we were really first getting into like that personal growth and development, entrepreneurial stage? Like, we would just hang out all night and talk about the future, study the game, study successful people, and then we go to McDonald's at like 4 in the morning when breakfast opened. Once breakfast started. Appreciate you buying all those sausage egg McMuffins for me, young Chris. Even though they weren't healthy for me. Appreciate you, bro.
W friend, bro.
W friend. Get you some W friends. Went to a concert last night. Still up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, as long as you hand, like, I can go to a concert too. I just don't have to get belligerently drunk and wasted and not able to wake up the next day. Like, one of the coolest things is being at a party and you're like the only sober dude just drinking high oxidated water. You take everyone's money in beer pong. Everyone's money. It's the best. I go to the party, I wait for everyone to get drunk, then I jump in the beer pong games for money. I go, say less, say less.
That's a good strategy.
It's a real good strategy.
Yeah.
Being fat and lazy is easy? Yeah, it is for about 10 years, and then you pay the ultimate consequence for the next like 50 years. So easy decisions now, hard life later. Hard decisions now, easy life later. You choose. What's my plan? What is the plan for today? The plan for today is either close your eyes and press buy, or wait for price to give us some sort of a pullback, create support, and then take buys moving up.
Wow, that's a rally up here, man. Sheesh.
Rally.
Since London, bro.
Just pushing, man. Just absolutely pushing. You're gonna fill that wick here probably on the weekly. And I'm really surprised that we didn't do it here, right? Yesterday, which I thought we were gonna find the volume coming in yesterday, but nope, today. How do I find my bias before execution? I like to look at the daily and the 4-hour. So I like to have the daily in the back of my mind for the overall like higher time frame bias, but I like the 4-hour to guide my session, right? So the 4-hour is going to guide me within my session, because the daily could be, let's say the daily's bearish, bearish daily candle, but like, and this is the candle we're talking about here, and it looks like this, right? So something like this, where price is maybe starting to move up a little bit. So if you're looking at the daily, it kind of looks like it's bullish, right? Like this. So like, yeah, technically I'm bearish based off of the daily candle, right? So if we break that low, we could see a push down. But if the 4-hour is bullish at that point, then I'm going to let that 4-hour bullish bias guide me for the session, because that bullish bias may be telling me, hey, during the next couple hours, we're going to make the top wick on the daily, right? So logically, it would make sense to take buys, because that daily candle is going to need a top wick, you know. And then like once you get like resistance like this or this on the lower time frame, now you'd be back to your bearish bias, right? Especially if a 4-hour creates like a resistance like that one, or even this one here, now you're like, okay, cool, let's flip back to the bearish bias, because the 4-hour is now bearish, and we should get the run down. So during that time, you get like a daily candle, make a top wick, that's your move up, and then bam. So just look at the 4-hour. Previous 4-hour candles will guide you. I'll make a video on that too, because trading every session now, Asian, London, and New York, has really helped me like build out the daily, you know, build a bear. It's kind of like build a daily candle. I've really seen a lot now, so yeah, makes the 4-hour really guides the session. All-time high, just 20 pips away, man. 20 pips.
Oh my god, we're that close. Wow.
Is it? That's probably on Oanda. Let's be fat? No.
Hell no. Definitely not.
I used to be this guy to my friends. The bubble water? Yeah. Nothing like taking everyone's money out of beer pong while you're just drinking water. They're all sloppy.
Thinking their pot, yeah.
Let's be real. Green wants fat money. Yeah. Green's just about the bread. That's it. That's it. Oh man, wow, it's 10 a.m. already. Damn. Time flew here today, and all we did was move up. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nice day on gold.
The kids are up. Hello. How are you feeling, honey? You feeling great? It's too bright in here. Don't look at the light. Close your eyes.
That's it, man. During those times, you just gotta remind yourself, you know, what if everything works out? What if everything goes in my favor? That's what I think.
Okay, why don't you go with mommy, okay?
Because anytime you have doubts, like, that's the language of the poor. Like, Jim Rohn talks about that. Like, he talks about people think to themselves, well,
Close the door, okay?
I can't take this risk. What if this happens? What if that happens? And he calls that the language of the poor. You know, the best way we can overcome that is just by replacing those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. More so like, what if everything works out in my favor just as planned? You know, what if these skill sets help me out and build my future for financial freedom? That's just what I do.
Yep. Trying to figure it out. Yeah. So Tim, that's perfectly normal, by the way, right? 5 months, 4 hours in a day is really not that much. I mean, I would say most traders are going to take probably 2 to 3 years to really get this down. I mean, it's just like anything, right? Now, they're not going to tell you that on Instagram and social media and Twitter, but I'm here to tell you, right? Because we got to spit the real facts here, right? So 5 months is really not that long, right? To not completely understand something just yet. It's like trying to learn a new language, or, you know, trying to get a college degree, right? Imagine like, it's been 5 months, you know, I don't know if I want this degree. So it's like things take time, you know, and when you come into this, you're literally trying to look at these candles, predict direction, and make money. It's not an easy task, right? You're going against the best, some of the smartest people and algorithms in the world, right? So it takes time to learn, and, you know, you got to prepare yourself for that. You got to, you know, otherwise you look at Instagram and you look at the highlight reels and you think, well, everyone's winning. This should take me, I could probably start making money this week. And I'm sorry to say that's just not the case, man. And I would do you a disservice to tell you, oh man, yeah, you should have it by now, 5 months. You need time to learn. Yeah, it takes time.
Yep.
But if you know that now, then you could prepare for the journey, right? But if you just listen to some dude on Instagram who makes it seem like you can do all these amazing things in a week's time, all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to do this and I'm going to buy this new thing. And you're basically making money off assumptions, right? Where no one has probably really came in and said, hey, look, this is going to be hard. Probably the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. Like, where are the elite members at? I'd be telling these guys, look, this thing is hard, right? This is the hardest thing you're probably ever going to go after in your life. It's going to take time. You're going to mess up. You're going to lose money. You're going to fumble over and over. But through the process, if you treat it right, it'll make you better. And if you can prepare yourself for that process, then you won't think about quitting your job right away or buying the new Rolex and selling your old car and buying a new one, right? You're just going to come in this game as a student for the first year. You know, this took me like 2.5 years to even like comprehend. Where's Chris? Chris is probably still here. John can vouch for this. I blew a lot of accounts. I am not the greatest trader, right? Unless I'm following a plan. I'm really good at following a plan. So I wouldn't even say I'm a good trader. I would just say I'm really great at following a good trading plan. You know, so when you try and do this just off of like your own efforts and not taking like a plan into consideration and learning that plan, it's going to be very difficult. Very difficult. So you don't want to waste that time. You want to, the time that you do fail and you do have your trial and error period, you want to make that count in the long run. Right? So if you come in with a student's mindset and the mindset of, I'm not going to make money right away, but I'm going to focus on learning the skill, kind of how we started the live stream today, right? Then you'll set your expectations right, and you'll probably get to where you want to be quicker. Because if you don't realize that, then you try and shortcut the shortcut, and you just try and shortcut the process everywhere you go, and that might mean system hopping and doing all this crazy stuff that most traders do. So you really don't want to get caught up in all that, you know? So just come in with a student mindset, knowing that this thing's going to be hard. It may take a year, it might take 2 years, right? It might take 3 years. I don't know. You know, everyone's different. But if you don't quit and if you do the right things, then eventually it'll come together. And things didn't come together for me until I did the right things. So you just got to focus on making smart trading decisions and treat this thing like a business. Like, you don't get into a business and expect to make millions in 5 months. Most business owners, they're not even they're not even turning a profit for the first 2 or 3 years because of their initial investment here. So in this game, your initial investment is your education, in my opinion. Should I let the kid take the trade? Yeah, and look, Alea can come in here and press a button and make money, but that doesn't make her a great trader, right? She can make more money today than I've ever. She can make 150 grand today off pressing one button on my account. But that doesn't mean she could do it again, right? That doesn't mean she could do it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So that's why the process of understanding a system and a playbook comes into play, because you can make money one day, no problem. But can you do it again and again and again and again, month after month, quarter after quarter, year after year, like you've seen me do, right? And that just comes from following a system. Where can you go to learn and practice? Right here. Show up right here. We're here every day live, pretty much Monday through Friday, every day for 2 or 3 hours. I would highly recommend just taking the time, coming here and trading with us. And if you want more and you want to speed it up, go over to my YouTube channel. I would recommend going over to like Raja Banks's YouTube channel as well and just watching how we trade, watching some of our teachings and our lectures. And if you join the clubhouse, you'll have like 25 hours of pre-recorded content in there as well. So yes, sir. Yeah. What up, Martin? Martin getting paid.
W, Martin, let's get it.
Hardest thing you've ever done, but usually the hard things you do are the ones that are worth the most. You know, the skill set that's hardest to acquire is usually the biggest one to pay. So, you know, you don't get paid too much for simple tasks like flipping hamburgers at McDonald's, right? But if you went in, you opened somebody's chest and took their heart out and gave them a stem whatever and helped them live longer, you can get paid a lot of money for that, right? So what is it, John? You're going to get paid.
You're going to get paid in proportion for the difficulty of the problems you solve.
There you go. There you go. So
yeah, so solve big problems, make big bucks. Solve little problems, make little bucks.
Yeah,
that's
Tim.
up to you and your skill sets.
That's a good point that you make, Tim. So you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you're a hustler, you're a go-getter. I have no doubt just by hearing what you're saying that that's true. The only issue is that won't pay you here. So I've worked with a lot of very ambitious, and myself included, where we can control a lot of things in our other business, meaning like we can control how much business we get by the work we do and all that stuff. But in trading, you have to learn how to tame that back a little bit, because that ambition will get you in trouble here, because that'll lead to over trading or over risking. And the mindset's there like, hey, I can put in the work. The more I trade, the more money I make. But I've seen so many traders fall to the markets with that mentality. So the markets will humble the entrepreneur, the hustler, the go-getter, to being more of a composed, patient, like hunter, if that makes sense. To where in your other businesses, it might just be machine gun, right? Like just throw a whole bunch of mud up on the wall and whatever sticks, and then we'll do it again and again and again. But that doesn't seem to be how trading works. So if you can find that sweet spot and stay composed at the desk, right? Once you log into this business, it takes a different type of composure. So that's what I would say. Yeah, less is more. My prayer life has increased. Well, that's a W. Well, everything else should follow then, brother. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Pip Lord. Okay. Your initial investment is your education. Yup, that's right. That is right. Gold's just out. We trying to get it. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, Tim. You're welcome. Yeah, just pull up here, man. I'm very confident those who pull up here will begin to start to see the markets in a new light and start to get like that mentality down. It's very hard to be around people with that mentality and not develop it yourself. So, yeah, association's a big key. All right, well, any other questions, comments, concerns, anything else you guys want to go over here today? Looks like gold is just up, up, up and away. For real, Alex. Crazy. Crazy. We're close to the all-time highs. We're getting there. We're certainly getting there. Wow. Let's see. You're welcome. Yeah, I'll be in the clubhouse for like maybe another hour or so. See if anything unfolds, but is Trump speaking today? I think Trump is speaking every day now. So he probably is. Let's get some bearish pressure off some Trump comments or something here.
Oh, we got Trump speaking every day.
We got red folders every day with Trumpy.
Bring out the volume.
All right, cool. I think that is my time here with you all. I did enjoy myself. I hope there was something here today that helped you and maybe helped you just in your trading, in your mindset, your mentality, in your heart. I don't know. I just hope things made sense here today and you took away something from the live stream. We'll be back tomorrow to wrap this week up and wrap this month up. As of right now, this may be a no trade day for me, but we'll see if we can add maybe 2 more green stamps to make it just one hell of a month here.
Beautiful.
All right, gang.
Thank you, Nick.
Johnny Gems.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you here.
Yes, sir.
For those of you that want to join the clubhouse, !clubhouse, and we'll see you in there. Everyone else, we'll see you guys back tomorrow.
See you, chat. Have a blessed day. See you guys later.
Later, G's. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed, my friends. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Later. Peace.
Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk. Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Send me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be busting, where they end your life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? 1 more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. That hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the fast. Had to cut out the session, he got in the crop. Hold up, spiritual weapons when miracles happen. I'm never surprised cause it got. Ain't serving no Hannah Montana, ain't switching my banner like David, we slinging the rock. We kicking this beating, why serve your sure, even if it mean I'm bleeding. Come kill my flesh, my soul still breathing. Speak through me, yeah, yeah. This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom, for the ones mistreated. To the day we see them, this feel like the moment we seeking the day we can sing up the water, get freedom to walk, 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 walk. walk, walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk, get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Let's go. We want. Yeah. Remix. Remix. We back at it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God. Come on, God made rivers, God made lakes. God made me, so you gotta pay my rate. God got holy Bible pockets on me, thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake, just tap to the food, I make my plate. I don't mean to be rude, you fake your face. Pull up in the church in the rave, you know going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep on K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Shawshank. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want smoke with any. With any. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God. I need bass, attention on me, call me bae. Money bass, it took my soul, you buy me bae. Greed and sway, lowly humble, which one lasts? The demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let Christ, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strength. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning, then get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a featherweight, gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God. I am KB, that there 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these bars, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Christ gon' trump your candidate, body in this political. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I go petro, metro, retro, then I escrow my residuals. It's too formidable, them golden idols pitiful. I'm burning calves like ellipticals, this is typical. Keep it minimal, teach you how to boy. I'm out here giving clinicals. Go hard as bicentennial, nothing mythical, need no rituals. Grace of God is on continual, my boy.
Keep going, 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 keep going. I gotta 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 keep going.
I don't half step cause I know the full truth. The devil cooking, he don't know that I could cook too. When life give me pressure, I still show the good fruit. I treat it like my last rep and I just push through. I don't believe in failure cause I can't afford it. And if it ain't meant for me, then I ain't about to force it. I think about the victory and trigger my endorphins. The mission too important, ain't no way I could abort it. So I gotta keep going. 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 gone. Yeah. We on time, momentum come alive anytime God ride. It be only God vibes, I'm consistent when I try. It's divine, you would think we at the park the way he slide. All I feel is bliss since the purpose been defined. God don't ever miss, he got my back when I arrive. Anytime I give, I get it back, I pay my tithe. Anytime I slip, I come right back, I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Keep going.
I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
This is your winning season. You have been so used to feeling like you're losing and not making any progress and being stagnant that now that you have stepped into the promise, you are battling with accepting what God has promised you. Receive this message with love and an open heart and allow God to give you everything that he has promised you. Stop resisting the promise, okay? Stop resisting the promise.
100 grams.
Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave. I'm a rowboat, blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, this the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest, I flow hard, it's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh, I never rest. Swear you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in the booth, I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this, let me expose this. She left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just
feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
Souls of a string, all the mountains you move, the things that you do.